Hello, hello. How do you do? How do you do? Yeah. So I tried to stream this a year and a half ago or something, and it kept on crashing. But I hope maybe it's okay now because I played through the rest of it offline recently just to see if it was any better, and it seemed to be better. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll give it a go. But yeah, I mean, I guess I'll get started anyway. And yeah, let's press this. There we go. Might need to adjust the volume a little bit once we get in. Let's play on high difficulty. I believe that's what I finished the base game on when I streamed it back in October 2022. So yeah, this picks up immediately after the base game. Though interestingly, this is not canon because this is what was not made by Monolith. So when F.E.A.R 2 eventually came out, it kind of pretends this stuff didn't happen.
We still don't know the extent of the damage.
We haven't been able to get through to anyone since the explosion.
So that's basically how the original game ended.
What was that sound?
How scary is that? Unfortunately, the subtitles in this game are tiny. I know there's a fix for it on the base game. I don't know if there's a fix for the expansion, but I tried using that. I remember trying to use that a year and a half ago, and it didn't work. So I just gave up on that. It's not a big deal anyway. So the situation is that the Origin facility explosion has devastated the city. Status of the F.E.A.R organization remaining special forces operational detachment Delta units is unknown. Mission: restore contact with the surviving F.E.A.R and SFODD units.
Looks like we're all still alive.
Small favors. I can't reach anybody on the radio. Something's blocking the signal. That's not good.
We'll have to find another way down. You're in no condition to climb through that hole.
I'm fine.
Sure you are. Let's move.
So the gameplay is pretty much the same, but one thing that they did add is that you can actually kick open doors now. Which is kind of cool. It's not really a big deal, but it's a nice little addition. And yeah, you can slide kick into the doors and stuff like that. I can't remember if you do that to someone, if like an enemy's on the other side. I don't know if the door actually hits them or not. That I don't remember.
We made it to the roof. Man, it's dark.
It's a little bright for me, but it's probably better for streaming.
Way down the fire escape.
Like I can see that pretty well if I put the light on. I really like that effect that they did on the certain doors like that. That glass that's not easy to see through. It's cool. Half-Life 2 has that kind of stuff as well.
You asleep?
Or maybe that's just the Source Engine tech demo thing I'm thinking of.
The replica's deactivated.
He's dead now.
I wanted to examine him.
Preemptive strike. Keep your radio on and we'll hook up down the road.
Get some free ammo from these bodies. And you can also take out the inactive replica guys.
Something's not right. What, apart from the obvious? Stars, this city is empty. There must have been a radioactive element to the origin explosion and the city was evacuated. Cities don't empty.
I kind of want to play Condemned again at some point. I haven't played that since I streamed the Xbox 360 version back in October 2018, so it's been a while.
I know it doesn't make sense. Not much does anymore. You killed me. I didn't like that.
I love hearing the shell casings bounce off the ground. My memory of playing this back in the day was that it didn't run quite as well as the original, the base game, for whatever reason. It wasn't quite as well optimized. Hello, Nero. How's it going? Disconnected from server. Great. Why? It's where this game, it works fine. Offline, and then I start streaming it, and it starts falling apart. It's so weird. I can't skip. Some cutscenes you can skip. This one I can't. Yeah, I'm fine too. That's so weird.
I know it doesn't make sense. Not much does anymore.
I literally like played through,
I didn't like that.
I don't know, the first like 20 minutes or half an hour or something of this, or you're offline. Totally fine. And I recently, a couple of weeks ago, I played through like the last hour or so of the game offline, and it all worked fine. But yeah, as soon as you start streaming it, that's when the issue starts. Use the pistol for fun. The pistol's actually quite good in this game. The pistol in the second game is a disgrace. But yeah, this one's pretty cool. So yeah, let's quick save in case it boots me out again for whatever reason. Okay, I'll quick save again so I don't have to pick up that ammo. Where's... No, it works. Ah, it's so weird. That's scarier than anything actually in the game. Crates with special markings contain supplies destroyed as crates that get access. That's kind of new. The base game does not do that. It's quite Half-Life 2 of them. They have like clearly marked supply boxes. I wonder if that's the inspiration for that. The shotgun is so good. It might be the best shotgun ever. It's definitely up there. Bunch of grenades there. I don't use grenades super often in this game. Primarily because it's mapped to G by default. I should probably map it to something else, but I'm too lazy. How's that going? Massive explosion. I think I've only finished GTA 5 like 3 or 4 times. I've actually been replaying GTA 4 off stream. Yeah, I can see that for sure. It still like blows me away that that game is over 10 years old now. That's a weird feeling. Cry of Fear, I haven't played that yet still. I want to, I just haven't got around to it. I'm sure someday I'll do it. I mean, it makes the most sense to do something like that in October. Yeah. Anything in here? No.
I got Jen. Those freaks fucking took her.
Trying to quick save more often just in case it crashes.
Son of what? In the shadows and went over to investigate.
Those boosters give you more maximum HP if you find them all. Well, I'm pretty sure the expansion would be like this as well, but if you find them all, it takes you all the way up to 200. Oh, see this section here? This brief little section coming up might be like my favorite shootout in like the entire series. I really enjoy this section for some reason. I think that worked. Let's see. That works. Nice use of the shadows there. You could see the guy coming, even though you could just see the shadow again like that. But yeah, I really like that section. This is a really fun area to shoot through. Scary stuff. Scary stuff. I've soiled myself.
Don't let them hurt me.
Here we are, brother. I seem to be a little worse for the wear. And you are prey. I'll leave the two of you alone.
That's kind of you. So yeah, not much you can do. That door eventually opens. F.E.A.R. Technical Officer Jin has been seized by enemy forces. Holiday is moving towards your position. Make your way through the nearby warehouse and district him, or warehouse district, and locate him. I can't read today, apparently. I can't read any day, to be fair. Rendezvous with Holiday in the warehouse district and effectuate a plan to rescue Jin's son Quan. Quan? Yeah, sure. It didn't crash, so I'm delighted about that. When I say crash, it didn't boot me out into the main menu.
Up here, up here. You got more of those freaks heading your way.
Assault rifles? Yeah, sure.
Get in the building. I'll meet you on the other side.
Another shotgun.
Man, you really pissed these guys off.
I forgot to turn off the I forgot to go in the offline mode. It's usually not that big of a deal, but it just means when people start playing a game on my friends list, they cover up the ammo counter like exactly.
It's me. I can't make lunch today. Oh, shit.
That was an insightful call. Oh, when I the graphics are going a bit funky. It's a really subtle thing, but when you zoom in, there's a dot in the middle of the crosshair now. I think that's a little addition for this expansion as well. I mean, the game really doesn't need that, but I guess it's a nice little addition. That was a bad time to reload. Fortunately, all of the reloading in this is pretty quick. I like that because that's actually a combat-based jump scare. Because most of the jump scares in this take place out of combat, so they're kind of lame because you know that they're not really gonna hurt you. I don't know why he's don't know what happened to him. And I was gonna say I don't know why he was crawling so far out. He only needed to crawl to about there. Yeah, I finished both of them. I was saying earlier that I would like to play the first one again because it's been so long since I played it. But yeah, if you type in !mark games, it should have everything on there. So this is where I played up to, offline earlier, just to make sure it was all working. And it's mostly working.
Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's Holiday. How'd you get away?
I'm not Alice Wade.
Find someplace safe. I'm gonna make my way to you.
Yeah, it is on there for sure.
Replicas are everywhere. They're using the subways.
Huh, took you on a little ride today.
You could say that.
It's funny though, it has happened before where I've forgotten to add something. Recently I was reminded of the game Man-Eater, you know, the game where you play as a shark. And I realised that I have streamed and finished that, but I forgot to put it on the spreadsheet. That does not happen very often, but yeah, it has happened.
Right. We're both still in one piece. I thought for sure you were dead. There's still time for that, I guess. Get in the building. I'll meet you on the other side.
Yeah, it was quite a while ago. That was over 3 years ago now. This is kind of nice because you're actually fighting along with someone else, which I don't think ever happens in the original. Three years? Yeah, that was January 2021. So yeah, over 3 years ago. Yeah, it does. And it only gets worse as you get older, sadly. Like, I can't, like, it's, what date is it today? The 19th? No, not the 19th, it's 23rd. I don't know why I said the 19th. 23rd today, like, it's near the end of March already. It's nearly, like, well, it's pretty much spring now. Already, you know. Before you know it, it'll be like September again. Happy birthday to your friend.
We're gonna cut through this building. I'll meet you at the south warehouse, half a click from here.
No, it's on. It just doesn't play all the time. And hello, Zuggeneer? Zoogeneer? Something like that. Zoogeneer, got you. That makes more sense than what I tried to say. Yeah, I'm fine. How are you? Good, I'm glad to hear it. Bit of platforming. Just having a look around before moving on.
What's happening? Is it everywhere? Is anyone still out there? Anyone but them, I mean.
No. There isn't. I'm sorry to disappoint.
I'm getting reports from all over the city. There's still pockets of Delta Force out there. We're trying to set up an extraction point at a hospital a couple of miles from here. Auburn Memorial. These freaks are everywhere, though.
I'm not far from there.
Good. You head for the hospital. We'll meet you there.
I haven't played Perseus Mandate in a very long time, but I remember liking it. I thought it got an unfair rap when it came out, because the reviews for Extraction Point were really positive, and then when Perseus Mandate, everyone when that came out, everyone shat on it for some reason. I didn't really understand that. That was terrible. I got rinsed there. Oh yeah, it's one of my favorite games ever. It's probably in my top 5 at least. It's my favorite Monolith game as well. We'll pick up the Penetrator. The Penetrator's pretty damn good.
Have you seen them?
Seen who? The replicas?
No. This is something else.
What is it, then?
I'm not sure. Be careful, both of you.
Ooh, scary stuff. It's quick save. Oh yeah, the turrets. That's a thing in this game. Oh, that's nice. So you can throw the turrets. Cool idea. I don't really use them very often. I don't use any of the grenades in this very often. Or the throwables, whatever way you want to word it. Some more platforming. Wow, got absolutely destroyed. That was a disaster. Even worse than last time.
Looks like you got about 20 of those test tube motherfuckers heading your way. If you got any more tricks up your sleeve, I try them now.
This game and the base game, very generous with health and armor.
Hold on there, buddy. I'm almost to your position.
Oh, that guy's pinned. I was fooled, and then I died. I don't know why I'm struggling with this. It's not that difficult. There we go. That's better. That's a better start. Even though I think there's one more. Yeah.
Looks like you got about 20 of those test tube motherfuckers heading your way. If you got any more tricks up your sleeve, I try them now.
I'll not worry about the armor because I've got quite good armor. I'll get the armor now.
Hold on there, buddy. I'm almost to your position.
The turrets are doing quite well.
I've got you covered from up here.
I think that went okay.
We're clear. Rendezvous at the door.
I feel like there's more penetrator ammo somewhere. No, I think I got it. I think when you've already got a penetrator, I think you only get like 10 per ammo pickup, which is quite stingy, but I guess that's the balance, the fact that it's quite a strong weapon. He did, didn't he? Let's quick save. And I think I'll take that health, even though it's a bit of a waste.
Glad to see you in one piece.
That's one of the things I don't like
The plan is to get Jen and regroup with what's left of Delta Force.
about this engine. Anytime it saves, it pauses for like a second.
Spook house.
I know it's not a big deal, but
Something tells me
it's just a weird quirk of the engine that I don't really like.
Weren't you supposed to kill him?
I believe so. This is not what she wants.
Uh-oh. You go ahead. I've got your back. You see him too, don't you? Shit. No wonder Jen's having trouble. Man, this is not right. Yeah.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Remnants of SFODD have set up an extraction point in Auburn Memorial Hospital. Make your way with Holiday to the medical center. Dear Technical Officer Jin Sun Kwon is en route separately. Proceed with Holiday through the warehouse districts towards the subway. Subway tracks lead to a terminal near Auburn Memorial Hospital downtown. Just trying to see if you can climb up on that box. Not really. They really don't want you to. Hello, MSX. I mean, every good game has rubbish bin lid physics. Surely. Oh, rigor mortis is set in.
Bad feeling about this.
Oh, the ASP rifle. It's not really that great. It's very much like the battle rifle from Halo 2 and other Halo games that came out afterwards. I'll pick it up just for variety's sake, because it's quite a rare weapon. You don't really see it very often, but it's fine. It's not really that great. Considering how rare it is, it's not really anything too significant. This is quite an open area, isn't it, by F.E.A.R standards?
Watch this 6. We got more soldiers coming in from the warehouse.
Which is probably why they gave you the ASP rifle.
Bam!
How many Elder Scrolls games are there? At least 6. But they're like spin-offs, right? From what I understand. There are quite a lot of Halo games. Yeah, so what's that, 11 overall? So Halo has 6 main games. There are 2 Halo Wars games, so that would make it up to 8. There's games like Halo Spartan Assault, that takes it up to 9.
About 1 click to our 6.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else. There might be, but I can't remember. Well, when I say yeah, no, there's like Halo Reach and ODST, of course, so you count those as well. So yeah, something exotic there might be. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. I should continue playing the Halo games actually, because I started that a couple of months ago. So the next one for me to do is Halo 3, which I have not played in like 15 years. So I'm curious to see if it's as good as I remember it. It might not be. Anything nice over here? No. There is not. I remember StarCraft Ghost, yeah. I remember seeing the trailers and everything for it back in the day. On like PS2. Like it both, like obviously seeing the screenshots in the magazine and then seeing the trailers on the discs that came with the magazine. Urban Rejuvenation Project. Sell your property today. Trying to remember where you need to go here, but yeah, StarCraft Ghost was in development at Swinging Ape Studios. Is that what they were called? I know Blizzard were obviously involved with it as well, but I think the main team behind it were the guys who did Metal Arms Glitch in the System. Metal Arms is a cool game. I had that. I'm pretty sure I might still have it somewhere, I'm not sure. But yeah, that was a cool game. I never finished it though. I can't remember what I'm supposed to be doing here. Holiday, where'd you go? It's fine. Just, you know, walking around this empty environment. There he is over there. We're just walking around, enjoying the sights, listening to the birds, Thinking about metal arms, you know. Can't complain, really.
Stand back.
Not really. Metal arms is more of a, it's more of just a third-person action game, I would say.
Hold up.
Very roughly, yeah.
Check that out. I'll get the gate open.
I guess the same way that, like, The Getaway is roughly like GTA or something, I don't know. Superman, what a classic. Hello, Landlord John, I hope you're doing okay.
I've got book over here. Get the hand. Stop grab assing. I need some help over here.
Sheesh. What is he complaining about? Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. Oh dear. Well, I can't help you. There's a massive hole there now. The Type 7 particle weapon. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Basically the game sniper rifle.
Help me out here.
It turns people into skeletons, which is pretty neat. Any gun that does that must be pretty cool. Well, that's not good. Holiday, do you have it under control? Are you fine? Yeah, I still haven't played that yet. I played the first one about 6 months ago. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I enjoyed it more than I thought I was going to. Nice job.
Want a piece of this? I did. If you're through with your fancy shooting, I'm going to blow this fence.
think I need to be up there still. Hold on, stop. So when are you going to blow the fence then? Go on, do it. I was trying to say if I can jump onto that roof. The answer to that is no. There's like a barrier, invisible wall, so to speak, that prevents you from going onto the roof.
Back away from the fence.
What game is that? MSX?
We make a pretty good team out here.
Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I honestly keep on forgetting that game exists. The first one was heavily delayed as well. I don't know if you remember, but that was a game that was talked about for years before it finally came out. And it's the second one
Hold up.
is similar, but obviously for very different reasons.
Careful. I've got a bad feeling about this. What were they trying to keep out?
Nice physics.
Some of these people killed each other. He did this to himself. I'm not exactly burning with curiosity about what's on the other side, are you?
No. 10 years, yeah.
Man, this is not right. Not good.
Oh no. I have just shot myself.
Uh-oh. Fine gin.
Sucks to be him. Rest in peace. Holiday is dead. You must continue alone towards the subway system and the medical center that lies beyond. Air Technical Officer Jin Sun Kwon is en route. Find the nearby subway entrance and take the tracks leading to the city's medical center. Rest in peace is true. Correct. What was that over again? If it was kind of stalker-ish, but it wasn't really. Chernobyl or something it was called. I don't know if anyone cared about that. No, it was called like Chernobyl or something. It's fairly recent. But I think it came and went and no one really cared about it. It probably wasn't very good. Yeah, Metro. I might stream those games, or at least the first one, at some point. I was thinking about doing that. I've only ever played and finished the first two. I didn't play Exodus. Scary stuff. Remote bombs, they're kind of cool. Reminds me of Duke Nukem 3D. I didn't know there was a secret ending, so. Look at this is cool. Morning, Harvey. Yeah, this is some nerd shit, isn't it? Shooting at things that aren't even there. What a loser. I have finished both Metro 2020 or 2033 and the other one, Last Light. Those are games that I finished, played and finished, but it was so long ago I don't remember anything about them really. I remember there are bullets that are not very valuable, and then there are like good bullets that are more valuable. I remember that. And I remember the performance on the Xbox 360 version not being great for either of them. That was it, really. Yeah, I don't remember. There's a bit in the first one, at least, where you're on a train, like a tram kind of thing, and you're shooting people. I vaguely remember that. Wasn't Metro 2033, was that one of the first games that supported DirectX 11? Or am I on some crack right now? I think it was in the first wave anyway. I think that Aliens vs Predator game from 2010, I think that supports DirectX 11 as well. And that was around the same time, slightly earlier. Oh, Call of Pripyat? Oh no. Ow. These guys are absolutely destroying me. I don't know why. They're not much of a threat. normally. Just looking back to see if there was health that I left behind. Shooting at things that aren't even there is some kind of drunk country breakup ballad. I believe it. I see you. If you were playing on like 800 by 600 though, they might be a lot harder to spot when they're invisible. Let me see what we've got. Yeah, we'll switch this out. Smashing glass. What a rebel. Possibly clickbait. Implied that the people who did System Shock shitmake wanted to try their hand at Nulf. No, it's they Night Dive at one point didn't necessarily want to remake Nulf, but they wanted to re-release it. But it couldn't be done. Getting the rights is just a nightmare. Oh, look, it's a cool robot. Or mech suit. Oh no. That was sick, wasn't it? That's a very MSX thing to do, I have to say. Yeah, Nulf is cool, for sure. Apart from the four stealth segments, those bits kinda... They're not great. Yeah. That's why I like the second game more. I think I'm in the minority on that, but I like the second one more. Re-pick. I went to a good cause. It didn't go down the drain. It went to a good cause. locked. See, that looks cool, doesn't it? Even to this day, it still looks cool. Imagine being an Ouya backer. It has crashed, hasn't it? Was this where it started crashing when I streamed it before? It's funny, it's you guys see a black screen. I actually still see the game. We'll get there. Why is this game like this? Why? Glorified YouTube box. I can't hear the game now. Oh, that's awesome. I know I still have the BRB screen. I'll bring it back when... I'll bring it back when the game is behaving. Hold on. But yeah, I can't actually hear the game right now. But maybe that's good. I don't know. Yeah, it should come back in a moment. There we go. But you can't hear it. But we'll try and get past the load screen. No problem, John. Enjoy. Yay. The only problem is that I can't hear the game. Okay, I know. Someone's not listening to what I'm saying. I'm just gonna restart the game. I'll keep that in mind the next time it happens. Terminus. Descent. GameSpy logo, I know. GameSpy was always terrible. That's you've actually summed it up perfectly in a sentence. I don't know what he was doing. Some bad shooting there. Hopefully Perseus Mandate won't be as technically messy, but it probably will. But yeah, I was saying earlier, I remember playing this around, well, yeah, close enough to when it first came out. I remember having performance issues with it, just in general. It didn't run as well as the base game. Ow. So that's why they give you loads of rocket ammo. I see now. That's very harsh, MSX. It all went down the toilet. It's very harsh. It's not entirely wrong, but it's harsh. That went fine.
We've lost contact with Zulu 6. Roger. We'll check it out.
F.E.A.R 1, by the way. Never heard of it. Not familiar with it. I actually like all of these games, but it's different shades of like. I remember buying the third game the day it came out, and the lady behind the till was quite impressed that I was buying it. She was like, "Oh, I want to play that too." I got that and Shadows of the Damned the same day. What a high roller. Definitely, you know, sensible with my money. Buying 2 new games on the day they came out. But I enjoyed them both. Shadows of the Damned especially. That's a good game. Indeed, MSX, yeah. I still have some rockets. No, Ride the Hell came out 2 years later. I did buy that though as well. That was slightly different though, because I was doing review-ish kind of stuff at the time, so at least there was a reason to get that. And it, you know, it all worked out in the end. I managed to do a stream of it many years later, and the streams were good. Everyone had a good time. We all had a laugh. It was good fun. I wish I had that game on Steam, but they've delisted it. I actually think they should bring it back. And just sell it for like $5. People would actually buy it. Because it's such an infamous game at this point. Yeah, shout out to Mac. It's weird to think that that playthrough is nearly 3 years ago. That's mad, isn't it? Postal 3. I have that. I haven't played it, but I have that. I want to do another playthrough of Postal 2 at some point. was overkill. I have that too. I have the fourth one. I'm not sure if I have brain damaged. But yeah, they're all on my like mental lists of games that I want to stream at some point. I never played the DLC for Postal 2, so that's is something else I want to check out. Yeah, it did sound like Half-Life. Not Half-Life 1, it sounded like Half-Life. Yeah, it did. It did. You are correct. Okay, I'm out of rockets. That's fine. Yeah, I know. I know. Paradise Lost. Oh, when I say DLC, that's what I'm talking about. I've played Apocalypse Weekend already, but that's not DLC. That's an expansion pack. Important distinction. But yeah, the Apocalypse Weekend's actually crap. It's pretty terrible. I guess I will revisit that as well. Ooh, more rockets. Fine, fine. I'm happy with that. You move a little bit slower with the heavy weapons, like the rocket launcher and the there's like the repeater and stuff like that later on. Well, assuming that's in this game, I assume it is. I think every weapon from the base game is in this. Welcome back, John. I hope the tea is brewed to perfection. A disappointment. Was anyone looking forward to that? Leisure Suit Larry box office bust? A fun thing about that game, it was published by Codemasters, right? But they used a fake name on the box. They used like Funsta Games or something as their name. But it was actually Codemasters, but they were so embarrassed by it that they didn't want to put their logo on the box. Isn't that pretty amazing? Codemasters. That's probably funnier than anything in that game. Codemasters is owned by EA now. That is true. Yes, you did hear right, John, yeah. Because the Postal 2 playthrough I did was so long ago, and that's one of the VODs that I don't have anymore. And yeah, it makes sense because I recently did the first game and Postal Redux, so it makes sense to do Postal 2 again at some point. Hello, Clay, how's it going? And yeah, then we'll do Apocalypse Weekends and Paradise Lost, I guess, as well. Taco Race Driver, yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of manuals had that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, we both love it. It barely works when you're streaming it for some reason. But this game runs perfectly for me if I'm not streaming it. It's the weirdest thing. Oh, because I finished it offline recently, so I thought to myself, it seems to be okay now. I guess I should stream it again soon. But yeah, I've had a few issues. I know, Black Man, but unbelievable. Unbelievable. And hello, I hope you're doing well. That was cool. I enjoyed that. Have I been molding? True. Locked. Locked. I could take the health. Feels like a waste. Let's do it. Is this open? It does? Kicked over the chair. It wasn't what I was planning to do, but it was pretty sweet anyway. Let's read Longshoreman Digest. Or perhaps you want a bit of Folks magazine with our boy Longo on the front. Locked. That's locked as well. That makes sense. This is not the right way. I think I have to just go back. That never gets old. Always fun. Nah, surely you don't go for here again. Surely not. Look at that scariness there. So many locked doors in one area. Okay, that was locked earlier, but it's not locked now. Got it. Oh no. It's quite a lot of blood, isn't it? That werewolf guy from Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood must have came through here. The some of the encounters in that ended up leaving the rooms like this. It's just paint. That's okay then. That's fine. How dare you? Quick for. I don't remember it being this bad in terms of blood. But that's another game I haven't played in a very long time. It's on my to-do list actually. Let's save. Nice train. The train lit up like a Christmas tree. Power was back on. Follow the subway tracks to the exit near Auburn Memorial Hospital. Secondary objective is to collect information on replica activities in the subway system. I just don't remember it because it just wasn't. I mean, I remember liking Quake 4, but it's not a very memorable game. Apart from that one bit that everyone remembers. Maybe. I don't want to spoil it. But to be fair, the developers spoiled it before the game came out, so. Or maybe it was Activision's fault, but yeah. Some penetrator ammo, just as I was about to run out. Locked. Let me just check something real quick. Nothing exciting, sadly. Pager's blowing up. Okay. Didn't Half-Life have robots in it as well? The German version. Dinosaurs. See, that's actually kind of awesome. Because dinosaurs are cooler than people. Way cooler. I love the shadows and the lighting in this game, like and you know, obviously the base game and everything included. Just it still looks good. Like it still looks really good. Yeah, zombies are pretty boring too. Do you guys like Armageddon? I never. That's a series I never really got into, but I played a decent amount of the newest one, Max Damage. It was fine. Shoot the padlock to unlock the door. Thanks for the tip. Locked. Let's go through here. Yeah, Carmageddon 2 I think was quite well liked. I'll pick that up because my penetrator ammo is low. The shotgun is so good. So good. Daikatana on Nintendo 64. Another banger. Only normies like me play the PC version. The cool people play the Nintendo 64 version. Too much dust. There we go. Did the Nintendo 64 version actually come out ahead of the PC version? Very different, yeah. It is quite different. The level design is completely different. And there's no sidekicks or anything like that. And the leveling is done like automatically. In the PC version, when you level up, you can pick what you want to put your skill point into, but the Nintendo 64 version does that automatically.
F.E.A.R. Stay away from me.
I'm not going to do anything to you, Ms. Kwan. But I can speak for my mother.
Jankowski.
I tasted the good lieutenant's visions, and they were most revealing.
Spen. Your eyes.
Scary stuff, I mean. He sure did, yeah. Which is awesome.
This is Echo 6. We've reached the first marker.
I made that guy disappear.
Spread out.
Yeah, you do. You have to press like 2 buttons at once. What a weird thing. Like, why does that exist? Why is there a Nintendo 64 version of Daikatana? Deus Ex 2? Excuse me? I actually have the, I'm pretty sure I have that Xbox version of Deus Ex Invisible War. I might have given that away at some point. Hello, Maze Grub, how's it going? I don't think I got very far into that game. Or the first one. Someday I'll change that. Yeah, the PS2 version of Deus Ex was called Deus Ex: The Conspiracy, and it had a different HUD and everything. I'm glad to hear you're doing not bad, Maze. Scary bit coming up. Just a warning. Phew. I'm so scared. The version of Half-Life Decay that you can play as a mod is fine. It works pretty well. Let's check out the new minigun. Shall we? Yeah, it is in Sven Co-op, yeah. True. Locked. Well, it's not locked, it's blocked. Corrected. Corrected myself. I know, MSX. You're correct. I had the Xbox version of Half-Life 2. That was not a good grenade throw. Disastrous. Maybe I should try to get a girlfriend in Canada. That sounds like fun. I mean, if you're into that MSX, that's cool with me. What's going on here with this bloke? I mean, that works, right? I think it goes both ways, I think. MSX for sure. Yeah, I heard that too. Black Mamba and Max Payne, I think, as well. No. There isn't. It's just the best. Not a real Sega fan, correct. Nah. Slow-mo shotgun, better. I know the original Postal was ported to Dreamcast like relatively recently, like within the last like 10 years at some point. I can't remember when that happened. Oh no, it crashed. That's fine. I'm not molding. But yes, that exists as well. Correct. I mean, the crashes are much scarier than anything in the actual game. Remember this bit? It was pretty cool, wasn't it? This bit though, not as cool. Yes, that's it. Yeah. It does look cool. It reminds me of that puzzle in the Resident Evil 3 remake. I call it a puzzle. I mean, it is a puzzle, but it's very simple. Yeah, the shotgun in black. There were two shotguns in black, but they both operated like keys because you could shoot. You could on like a locked door. You could shoot it open with the shotgun. That was kind of cool. Yay! It works. You just need good RNG. You need to sacrifice a goat or something for it not to crash. Do you know a game where the shotguns are actually quite accurate? Kane and Lynch too, believe it or not. The shotguns in that have really good range. It's weird. Like, yeah, it goes against the usual video game shotgun thing. I mean, this one's not too bad in terms of like range. You can use it at like medium range, I would say. Just thought I would use that. I mean, sure, I guess. Square Enix, notorious for having super high expectations for everything, though. Classic Sun Tzu quote. I managed to work my way back to the beginning. Anything nice down here? And this is back at the start again. What one's that?
I made it. I'm at the hospital. Oh god,
I thought Embracer bought that.
they're all dead.
I thought they owned that now. Legacy of Kane and Lynch. Oh my god. That would have been amazing. I don't know if you guys remember there was a Tomb Raider spin-off called Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light, and it might have been free DLC, but it had skins, so you could play as Kane and Raziel from Legacy of Kane slash Soul Reaver, and then you could play as Kane and Lynch. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Can you spin that? You can. Genius. True. Didn't really need to do that, did I? But it was fun. Sometimes the music is super quiet, other times it's much louder. One of the guys who dropped down there dropped the laser gun. I could pick it up, but I don't think I'm going to. It's not a bad weapon though. It's decent. Genius. Absolute genius. Slide kick the armor for good luck. Well, what if something comes up? What if I need to go for whatever reason? I'll pick up the repeater just to show it off because I haven't used it yet. Repeater's quite fun. I mean, I haven't used the laser gun yet, but this is better. The laser gun is, a merely adequate weapon, but the repeater's better. It's a good weapon. I mean, there are no bad weapons in F.E.A.R. They're actually all pretty good. Hello, Flora. Doing fine. How are you? Good.
Once those charges primed and ready, get those charges planted. The target is on his way.
Oh, nice. That sounds good. Nobody was drunk. Excellent.
Copy that. Detonating charges. Target sighted!
Oh. It's a cool weapon, isn't it? I answered your question. So you were not ignored. If anything, you ignored me, because I answered. That was weird. He like dived backwards.
It's locked, dumbass. Oh, hi. I, didn't know it was you. Listen, you owe me. You wouldn't have gotten out of Origin without me. You know that, right? You wait right there. I'll come around and open the door. But you gotta promise me you'll take me with you. You using the grenade launcher? No, wait, I want the plasma rifle. How about the minigun? No? Ooh. Goodbye.
No, the reason why I call it part 1 is because what if the internet goes out? What if I need to go and do something, you know? It's just to cover myself in case I can't do it all in one go. And most games I can't do in one stream anyway. But this I probably can do in one stream. But I still put part 1 anyway, just in case. It's to cover myself. Nearly out of ammo for this, but that's fine. Deleted that guy. Exactly. If I if I want to do that MSX, I could. Yeah, the plasma rifle in Doom 3, I like the design of it. It's quite pew 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 as well, isn't it? No, well, there's quite a big difference. there, Black Mamba. Putting one next to the title of something when there isn't a one there is just incorrect. But calling something part one, just in general, that's fine. Because it's not the title of anything. It's not an official title. It's not really the same thing. Resurrection of Evil, yeah, it was an expansion pack. A pretty good one. And there was a Xbox version of that. It doesn't happen that often, but I know Battlefield did it. Mortal Kombat did it. I don't like the new remastered trilogy for Tomb Raider because they call it like 1 to 3. So that, I guess, upsets me a little bit. Yeah, Shenmue, I think, did that as well, yeah. A lot of health and armor here. That was fun. Let's grab some items. But yeah, that is weird. Shenmue 1. What about that new horrible Battlefront collection? Are they labeled as 1 and 2? Disconnected from server. This is a thing as well. Sometimes it doesn't crash, but instead it just boots you out. Let's do this. Yeah, apparently it's just dreadful. MSX is just terrible. Massively overpriced. And it's just crap. Dreadful. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just it's like per quality as well. It's not just the price. Yeah. Like I think the Dark Forces remaster, if it came out recently by Night Dive, is rather overpriced. But at least it's good. You know, at least it's actually good. Oh, why is it doing this? Why are you the worst? Why are you the absolute worst? Gotcha, Black Mamba, yeah. Those might be the worst remasters of the Battlefront ones. Like, they make. Like, I know GTA, the Definitive Edition. Like, I know that was, like, rather low quality. But at least it was different. At least they were trying something. Yeah, I might have to. Black Mamba, I might have to. Let's see. I'll try this. Do I want to try this? I don't want to try this. Oh, I've wrecked it. I've actually wrecked it. Look at that resolution though. Oh, it still didn't even fix it. It looks like a Nintendo DS game at this point. No, it's obviously not that bad. Let's see. Uh, I thought this would be a good time to retry playing through this game. Perhaps I was wrong. I need to fix my resolution again. It'd be nice if it has if there was like a general like console command to just take you to a certain level. I'd be fine with that. Any fans of 2D Counter Strike in the audience tonight? while I'm faffing about with this, I'm actually going to just run it again real quick. It's done the thing where I've got no sound, but maybe that's a good thing. I've actually, I've actually fixed it. When I say I've fixed it, I haven't actually done anything. But the thing I need to do now is I'm going to save, and then I am going to try and fix the resolution again. So you guys haven't really missed anything. Well, yeah, because it's stupid. Like, so the original F.E.A.R did not support, mainstream like widescreen resolutions because that was widescreen was still pretty new at the time. But they patched in that stuff later on. But the expansion packs were not patched ever, so that's probably one of the reasons why it crashes more often. And that's yeah, it also means the resolution's all bored. So I'm just gonna quickly look up how to change that again because I can't remember because I set that up a year and a half ago at this point. It's in the documents section. It's one of those games where it puts stuff into your documents. What a pain. It's in public documents as well. It's not even in the regular one. That would be too simple. Save. Close. No, I've got it. I've got it. So I'm just gonna boot it up again. And then this should show at some point. There we go. Try the autosave. Unbelievable. You can see I did get on to the next level. Such a pain. Ah. What if I started a new... I want to use the autosave instead so you can see the dialogue at the start. And that crashed it. Amazing. Amazing. I might stop. I might stop trying to play this. I thought it would be better. I was wrong. I was able to finish it offline. Streaming it for whatever reason, it just brings bad luck. This load's fine. Do you like the angry tapping of the keys? I think I got F.E.A.R in this when I stopped before. So that's kind of sad. So weird though, because I can load this save no problem every time. It just works. Like Todd Howard would say, you know? It just works. But then I'll quickly bing it. I'll bing it just to see. Of course that changed the resolution. Of course it did. Should we just play it like this? What do you think, guys? Look at it. Should we just play it like this? What do you think? Let's go. Let's go. Wow, that shot's fired. Per macaroni. He's not even here to defend himself. Yeah, it does. It does. Okay. It's so weird. Did he? I don't remember. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe I should pick that up. Temporarily. It's fine. It's fine. Really? Yeah, it actually does vaguely ring a bell. Yeah, vaguely. Took a while. Got there in the end, though. Have you guys got used to the graphics yet? It's probably better to watch than it is to actually play. Need a more accurate weapon than that. Borrow this. I'm quite impressed that you're able to even like make the game look like this, you know? This looks like something that you would see like, I know that like low end gaming is a thing, but usually though like you have to, you know, do your own like manual tweaks to like disable certain effects. But this is just in there. When you set everything to lowest, this is what it looks like. That was cool. This has turned into like a weird like challenge playthrough. Can you play through the game with the worst resolution and visuals? At least you'll be able to see the subtitles now. You can actually read them at this resolution.
You still don't know, do you? What you are. Why you're here.
You will be a god among men.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Looks like Point Man has forgot to put his contacts in for today.
Why run? You cannot escape something you have been part of since before you were born.
You're not coming, are you? I'm going to die here alone. I don't want to die with them.
I would be here quicker, but you know, the game didn't want to play ball.
Stay alert.
I'll try and play through this level like this, but then the next one I'll turn up the resolution a bit. I won't go 1080, but I'll go like whatever the highest is, I guess, by default. It'll be a 4:3 resolution though. You don't even get the like the bullet tracers when you're firing in slow-mo.
Reinforcements.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, actually, that's actually a good way of doing it. We'll put up the resolution like one by one for like each level. I like that idea. It's a good thing. Like I've already played through this before, so it's not like ruining my first playthrough or anything like that. Thankfully, but yeah. It would kind of suck if you were playing through this for the first time and this was your experience, you know. But hey, the game's still fun. Who cares about graphics, am I right? Still better than most AAA games. Easily. Wow. Local Switch owner dunks on the Nintendo Switch, destroys it. Jump.
Squad, close in.
Engage. Red Faction, there's a version of that on the Engage. John Romero worked on it and everything. Was Call of Duty 2 on the N-Gage? I thought it was just the first one, but maybe there was a second one as well. Elder Scrolls, yeah. I heard about that. I think Tony Hawk's Pro Skater was on the N-Gage. Pandemonium was on the N-Gage. Some wild stuff on the N-Gage. Yeah, I think it was the first one. WWE Aftershock on the N-Gage. Splinter Cell Chaos Theory was on the N-Gage. SSX? I don't remember that. Interesting. Game Boy Color, yeah. Good call. Some Sonic game. Yeah, I don't remember that either. I think I named all the ones that I remembered. Please do. Yes. Engage was like 2003, I want to say. GBA was like 2001.
Jenny, it's John. Stay where you are. I'm coming to you.
I didn't know Landlord John was in this game. Apparently so. Sonic N is a port of Sonic Advance. Ah, got you. Sonic N. It rings a bell, actually, believe it or not. Sonic N.
Soon you will have a choice to make. You are near the time when you will have to stop running.
Was that going to be like the thing? You know the way Nintendo loves doing that, you know, if the Super Nintendo, a lot of the games had Super in the name, and then Nintendo 64, a lot of games had 64 in the name. Was that N-Gage's like initiative, where a lot of the games gonna have like N stuck stuck on the ends of it? Oh. SSX out of bounds. Yeah, I don't remember that. I mean, again, it sounds vaguely familiar. Like I might have seen it written down somewhere, but I don't remember that. The Gizmondo, I vaguely remember just existing. It had a game called Sticky Balls. I'm not even joking. Has anyone played Sticky Balls in the audience tonight? I would love to know what Sticky Balls is like. Locked. No, I've been here already. I didn't think this was the right way. It didn't feel right. Oh, I tried to like jump kick over the gap and it failed. Sonic N-Gage. prefer the name Sonic N. It's dumber. So that's why I prefer it. Sonic N. How many N-Gage games were there? Like official games. How many were there? Probably more than you'd think. Let me check the other room just to see if there's anything there. Not many. I would have guessed about 50, but maybe I'm way off of that. I know, like, what was it? 32X has a really small catalog. Virtua Boy has a really small catalog. The game is just as scary when you've got the graphics like this, right? Everyone's watching the stream with their soiled underwear. If you're wearing underwear, if you're not, I can respect that too. You can still turn them into a skeleton. Locked. Let's make a save in case I fall. I knew it. I had a feeling. There we go. 58. Not a bad guess, I have to say. Not bad. Obviously I'm a bit off, but not too bad. 64 in PAL region. Got you. Imagine if the Nintendo 64 only had 64 games.
Hi, sweetheart. All over the news, and I just wanted to make sure you...
I mean, he's got nothing else better to do, I'd imagine, Harvey. Yeah, exactly. We're going to release a system that's only going to have 64 games, but they're the best 64 games ever. All killer, no filler software lineup. I think this is where we stopped back in the day. Right. Let's put up the resolution by 1. 800 by 600. See how much better it looks, huh? We've upgraded our Nintendo DS. We're now playing on the 3DS. A DSi, yeah. Can't flush the toilet. Shite. The mirror kind of works though. $599 US. What a disaster that was. The PS3 was shit, wasn't it? I mean, I know it's not like the worst console ever, but come on. Not a 10 out of 10 expansion pack? Well, I don't want to, like... It kind of sucks, because I don't want to, like, make fun of the expansion pack for being busted. Because it was fine on release. It's just one of those things where, as computers have gotten better, it just doesn't work very well anymore. So I feel like it's unfair to, you know, shit on the game for that. At least online is free, but it was terrible. It was dreadful. It was so bad. You couldn't even do like cross-game chat on PS3. It was so behind the times. Nice, Harvey. I wonder if anyone joins the stream randomly and they're looking at me playing the game like this. I wonder if they like look at this and go, "Oh yeah, I had to play the game like that too to get it to work," or they're like, "Why on earth is he playing it like that? What resolution is this stream at?" It's like, yeah. These are the sort of things I have to do just to play a video game on the internet. Yeah, true, Harvey. F.E.A.R fans. They're probably like Fallout 2 fans, aren't they? It's a similar kind of demographic. The physics are still on point. Look at that, that is scary. I'm sure that went down well, Harvey. Oh, it's a shame that I missed that. That sounds like it was great fun. Minigun. Secret minigun. I don't really like it that much though. It's quite a fun weapon, but it's slow, you know? There's a spin up time before it starts shooting. Oh, I fell. It's fine. I'm playing this at 800 by 600 at the moment. I believe this is the resolution I played Quake 4 at when I first played it. Bringing that up because we mentioned Quake 4 earlier. Sounds about right. I think it's scarier. Legitimately, I think it's scarier in low res. Things are scarier when you can't see them. Your imagination's always going to be scarier than whatever they put in front of you. Signalis, yeah, I want to play that someday. I've heard nothing but good things about it. Unless, did you hate it, Harvey? Locked. Wow. That is, yeah, that's glowing praise coming from you. I still need to play Proteus as well. I still don't own it. I thought about it during the spring sale there, but didn't get it. I got a bunch of random guff instead. You know me, I like to antagonize my audience with my video game choices. At the moment, I'm antagonizing them by playing this at a resolution that makes everyone's eyes bleed. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah. I have plenty of stuff in that vein that I could say. When I say plenty of stuff, at least a handful of games that I have that, yeah, fit the mold. Oh, that I don't have that. Thought about getting it before. Code Vein, that is not Hello Kitty Roller. I was about to say Adventure for some reason. Rescue. But Hello Kitty is not that random. I feel like that's a bit of a well-treaded meme. You know what I mean? It's not that random. But when I did Demonicon, everyone was like, "What the fuck is this? Why are you playing this?" See, that was scary. I was kicking a wheelchair. Wheelchair disappeared. I got thrown back. It's wild stuff. Shot myself. Have you ever played Eminem kart racing MSX? Seems like the sort of thing you'd be into. Unfortunately, I mean like the chocolate, not the wrapper. Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, Demonicon for me was like just one of those games where there isn't one thing about it that's particularly good, but it creates an interesting whole. I think it was the weird story and the weird writing that's helped it a lot, you know? Exactly. Exactly. Good on them for writing that story. For being like, yo, this is what we have to do. And they actually released it and finished it, you know, it's wild. Again, Pepsi Man, that's quite well known. It's not that obscure, really. Look at that, that was so cool. The good old days, huh? Pepsi Man was in Fighting Vipers as well, but in the Japanese version. Well, that's my armor gone. Already. Let's walk this way, shall we? Oh no, I accidentally unequipped. That was not the goal. This is going terribly. Disaster. Complete disaster. Yay. Good game. Love the diving. Just wreck the place. Locked. More locked doors. That was amazing, wasn't it? What an amazing game. Okay. I'm tempted to put the resolution up by 1. Shall I? Let's do it. Here we go. Ooh, it's quite a bit nicer now. It's getting there. It's starting to look like an actual game again. What with the lower resolution? Scary stuff. wasn't going to heal, but there are so many medkits here. Just go for it. That's exactly what it was, yeah. Blocked. Not locked. Locked. It must be Perseus Mandate that has the blood pools that you can walk into and like get grabbed in. I think that's Perseus Mandate. I thought it was this one as well, but I think that must have been introduced in Perseus Mandate. Sounds amazing, MSX. It actually sounds terrible, but you know. It sounds like something that I'm glad exists. Oh, what a nice buff. I think I missed a scary bit there, sorry about that. So bad it's good? Yeah, I suppose so. This area feels very condemned. I get that. You need to have a massive brain though to get that joke, Kappa. Scary, isn't it?
He's alive. I just picked up his signal. If you can hear me, get to high ground. A chopper is standing by.
I can't imagine anyone finding that scary. And that's not me being, you know, oh, how cool am I? I genuinely can't imagine anyone finding that scary. I don't know where I'm going to. rocket launcher. I could take that, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. I hope so. I hope it's I hope it's not supposed to be scary.
Hey, Sharp.
Speaking of sharp, let's move on to the next one. Look at how beautiful this looks.
You should know better by now.
Oh, ages ago. What Far Cry 2 port? Like on PS3 or something? Come on, MSX. You know it. I know it. The rest of the world knows it. That is not Far Cry 2. Far Cry 2 is the game where you get lost in Africa and you get sick with malaria. That is Far Cry 2. Wow, I got rinsed. It was going well, and then I got rinsed.
Hey, Sharp. Keep your eyes open for that Blackhawk.
You should know better by now.
I agree, Paxton. Yes, yes. Yeah, that was Far Cry Vengeance, which was a port of Far Cry Instinct's Evolution. Blood Dragon? Yeah, Blood Dragon was cool. I would argue if it's asking me to stop playing my game in order to play a game with you is more rude. Hello, A-Bomb. How do you do? I healed twice there by accident. My bad. I haven't played a Far Cry game in ages. I might stream Far Cry 2 someday. Because I skipped that for whatever reason. I streamed the first one, and then I streamed Instinct's Predator on the 360, and then I streamed Far Cry 3. I didn't stream Far Cry 2 because it's pretty boring. But who knows? Maybe I'll do that someday. If I really hate myself, you know. Excellent shooting, my lads. I've already streamed it, Black Mamba. But the stream got copyright strikes, so you can't see it. Sorry about that. Yeah.
So we can get the hell out of here.
They tried to bury their sins, but instead planted the seeds of their doom. But she would not be forgotten. We will make them remember. They will die. All of them.
So what did you guys think of that then?
A war is coming. I've seen it in my dreams. Fire sweeping over the earth, bodies in the streets, cities turned to dust. Retaliation.
What an easy game. I finished that with like 10 health packs. And I played this on hard, by the way. It wasn't on hardest, but it was on hard. Thank you. Whenever I do Perseus Mandate, hopefully it works better. Chad Townsend. Thank you. Not much of a final fight. No. At least 20 minutes of the stream was spent faffing around, so yeah, I probably finished it in like 3 hours. Which I mean, I guess that's like... I was gonna say, is that standard for an FPS expansion? Yeah, probably like 3 to 5 hours is probably standard. Half-Life Blue Shift is only like 90 minutes. Monolith rules. Dusty Peterson, surely related to Sandy. How could they not be? Dusty Peterson? Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, opposing force is awesome. Opposing force is like the gold standard, I think. This is actually a really good expansion pack as well. I like the fact that there's no like filler in this expansion pack. It just goes and it's good. Like there's no moments in this expansion that are bad. It's just more fear for 3 hours, but that's like awesome. You know what I mean? That's actually really good. I mean, but the original game's not even that long either. It's only like 6 hours, I think. They get through. Perseus Mandate, though, when I do get to that, it's definitely a lot harder than this. Definitely. But yeah, this was easy. Super easy. Yeah, yeah, I agree. No, I would say, like, I prefer probably the base game still, but, like, this isn't actually better or worse. It's just, yeah, it's just. It's good. It's very good. Is there a 2000 game that runs like crap? You mean like Windows 2000? That amazing operating system? Or you mean just the year? Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. Wasn't Windows 2000? Wasn't that mainly for like businesses? Or am I thinking of something else? Metal Fatigue? I'll have to look that up. Alpha Protocol's on GOG now, which is pretty cool. I already have it on Steam. I bought it on Steam when it was still available, but um, yeah, it's pretty cool. They even added like GOG achievements and stuff for it. Kind of unique, or is it a little bit unique? Slightly unique. Is it like Dark Rain? Any Dark Rain fans in the audience of that? What about Impossible Creatures? Any fans of that? Yeah, I've said this before, but my rule of thumb, or like my like, yeah, just my rule that I kind of stick to with older games. Anything older than say 2005 or so, I usually get it on GOG. But anything newer than that, I usually get it on Steam. I don't stick to that rule all the time, but it's just a good kind of guideline. Because I find that the stuff from the 90s, especially, is usually much better on GOG. But there's some stuff on GOG that still kind of sucks. Like, I bought that game, Requiem. What's it called? It came out in 1999. Requiem something. But yeah, that's still kind of it's a headache to play still. Like technically, 3 layer combat system. Interesting. You like that mindset? Thank you. When I played Second Sight a few months ago, that was the GOG version, not the Steam version. Is Taco Bell actually any good? Jim Carrey worked on this game. Amazing. glows. Okay. Yeah, I can understand that. You can be an ultra Chad and get it on both. Why is IGN getting a shout out? Did IGN give this a good review by any chance? Conflict of interest there. Nah, I think it's just because they used to like own GameSpy or whatever, right? No wonder it sucked. You worked at one for about a week. Damn. So that is extraction point. So the highest resolution you can go to out of the box is this.
Hey, Shark. Keep your eyes open for that Blackhawk.
It actually looks pretty good now. It's pretty sharp. The only problem is obviously the actual settings themselves are still on the lowest. So if I go into here, yeah, it doesn't look that much better. Yeah, you pretty much have to restart the game to get that to actually work. Like, you know the way usually in F.E.A.R. there's like really cool destruction, you can shoot like holes out of the walls and stuff. When you're playing on low, the game's just like, yeah, no. None of that. None of that. If I load into it now, does it work? No.
Hey, Shark.
What a load of guff.
Keep your eyes open for that Blackhawk.
But yeah. I guess I'm done. But thank you all for being here. Too much water. When they reviewed this, they probably said too much blood. Too much slow-mo. But yeah, thank you all for being here. I'm glad, well, at least that's a finished playthrough, I can say now, even though it was still ridden with technical issues. But like the fact that I was able to get through it at all, I'm happy. I'm happy with that. Oh, you're very kind, Zoogeneer. Very, very kind. It wasn't that good of a stream. Too much faffing about. But yeah, thank you all for being here. And I'll be back on Monday, probably. I'll find something new to do. But yeah, I'm not going to raid anyone or anything. Or should I? Let's have a look. On the internet. No, no problem. Like I said, thank you guys for being here. Raid the fridge. Is fridge an actual account? I'm sure it is. I'm not going to do that. But yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. I'm not sure